Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Mark and Mike Show. There's still snow in the Ryden area, so you're stuck listening to another motorcycle blog, and this time I'm actually going to pose a philosophical question with a little bit of religion in it. So if you don't like religion, you might want to turn off the video.
So, I just got off work. It's Saturday evening. I'm a CPA, so I'm stuck working on the weekends this time of year. And I'm on my way to church. And I thought I would discuss a philosophical question today, kind of out of the ordinary. So, I don't know, probably about 3 weeks ago or so, my wife and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out what was the best day of our life. And if you think about it, especially if you think about it a while, it's kind of a tough question, because, you know, is it a really good day that we had in high school? Is it, you know, back when I was racing motorcycles, was it one of the days that I just had, amazing lap times? Was it back when I was training to race motorcycles? I used to love to run in the forest. You know, was it the day my daughter got married? That was a pretty cool day. Was it the day I got married? I mean, you know, there's a whole, you know, some of the rides that Mike and I had. You know, I mean, there's a lot of days that were awesome days that definitely might have been my best day. But then the question is, on some of those days, maybe the morning of the day wasn't so great. You know, so does that make it the best day if the second half was really good, but the morning kind of sucked? So the more we thought about it, the more we came up with the idea that probably the best day is today. And so I posed that question to one of my coworkers. He thought about it for a while, and then he came in and he says, you know, Mark, because he originally came up with the date that he thought was his best day, but then after thinking about it for a day or so, he says, I think today's the best day, and he says, because I can remember that other day along with all of the other days that might be his best day. So he said, today must be the best day because I can remember those days. So I posed this question to a buddy who studies philosophy, and he says, well, under that theory, today is also the worst day because we can remember all the bad days. But you know, I think we have a tendency to remember the good days more than the bad days, so I think my philosophical buddy has a little problem in his thinking there. So anyhow, I have definitely come to the conclusion that today is the best day of my life, which kind of sucks because I spent all day working, and now I'm talking to you guys making a stupid video. But one thing that I've noticed since I started thinking about this is it helps me to realize that, you know, today is a pretty cool day. And, you know, kind of bringing this back to the theme of going to church here, about a week ago we had a sermon on Psalm 23, pretty popular psalm. But near the end of it, the psalmist mentions that, you know, although his enemies are around him, the Lord has provided a banquet, you know, set a table for him that overfloweth. And, you know, so even on the bad days when things aren't going great, you know, like today I didn't get to ride with Mike, I got stuck working. You know, the Lord has still blessed me with a job that I love, you know, a wife. You know, there's many blessings in my life, and so even though today probably wouldn't be counted as the best day, it would be hard to argue against it being one of the better days. So that's my current thinking, is today must be the best day of my life. So if you have any thoughts, go ahead and put them down below. I'm kind of curious to know what the rest of you guys think. Ooh, it's cold out though. One of the reasons Mike and I aren't riding is it was snowing. I live at, I don't know, a little over 500 feet, and there were snowflakes mixed in with the rain the last few days.
All right, so that stupid BMW Navigator, when you have it tied in with Senna, it gives you traffic updates, and it's constantly telling you that there's traffic ahead. And of course, as soon as it does that, it cuts out the recording when you're trying to make a video. So anyhow, sorry about that, but the video got cut out. So anyhow, as I was saying, Mike and I we really can't ride it now because the weather is so bad, and there's too much snow up in the riding area, which is just as well because being a CPA, I really need to work anyway, so I probably shouldn't be riding and making videos. But there are more videos coming. It'll come back here in a little bit.
So, in addition to my work schedule, because being a CPA, I'm pretty busy. There's just too much snow out in the riding area. So I think it will be at least 2 weeks before Mike and I are up riding again. And it sure wouldn't surprise me if it's more than that. Although I tell you, I really miss it.
So there you have it, my thoughts on what the best day of my life might be. And sadly, it might be today.
Looks like I beat my wife.
As always, thanks for watching.